When you dream, do you still have both hands? Does your amputation hinder or help dating? What is the rudest thing someone has said about your arm? The biggest struggle you face having one hand? What makes you get up every day? What's my biggest regret? Oh. Good morning, guys. Today we're doing a little bit of a Q&A. So I'm gonna take you, we're gonna go get some coffee because I need coffee, and then we're gonna find a cute little spot and we're gonna hang out and I'm gonna answer your guys' questions. So we're gonna go and answer them for you guys. But first, let's hang out a little bit. Let's go on the run. Not on an actual run, because I'm not gonna be like bye, turtle. Hello, sunshine. Hiyo. Hello. Okay, we are on our way to go get some coffee. I've got a bunch of questions from you guys. You answered them on my Instagram over this week. So if you don't follow me there yet, make sure you do that because that's where all the action happens, and my Snapchat I asked on there as well. I'm excited to tell you guys a little bit more about myself. I feel like my channel's randomly grown from an old video of mine kind of going up there, so I thought this was a good time to chat with you guys. I also want to say a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I will tell you guys all about them in a little bit here, but thank you guys so much. I love ya. We're just at Timmy's now.
Hi, can I get you?
Hi, can I just get a medium double?
Sure, anything else?
No, that's okay, thank you.
Okay, $195.
Thank you. And can I get the one behind me as well? Thank you. You too. Daily act of kindness, people. Alrighty, we found a place to park. I got my coffee. Very good. You guys have asked me, this is something that's driving me nuts. I say ass. Like, instead of ask, I'm like, you guys ask me questions. That is not correct, Kristie. That is not the right word. It's ask, not ass. So that's what I learned this week, is I'm a little stumpy, just like, you guys asked me a bunch of questions on Instagram. Okay, I got them here. There's literally like so many. I'm just gonna pick some random ones and we will chat about it. But first things first. Okay, so before we go any further, thank you so much Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you guys haven't heard of Skillshare yet, they are an online community for creative people or curious people, pretty much anyone, because creative is you. It's you, don't try and deny it. Whatever you wanna do, there's photography, there's illustration, there's design, there's web, there's film, there's tons. Millions of people are coming together every single day to take that next step in their creative journey. Speaking of which, the class that I've been doing that I have been loving, it's called Productivity for Creatives, building a system that brings out the best of you, which you guys know all of my work is online, so I have loved doing this. I'm all about routines, which you guys also know, and so that has helped me a lot. Whatever you're looking to do in that freelance space. And the best part is, the first 100 people of my subscribers, you guys are gonna get a full free trial of the premium membership. So make sure you guys go, the link is gonna be down below. Go check out Skillshare. I have loved them. You guys know this is like my third ad, I think, for them that I've been able to do because I really believe in their site and what they do. So go check them out. Go get creative, guys. And yeah, thank you so much Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Okay, so my first one is, have you quit dancing and acting? I have not quit the film industry. I actually just worked on a TV series a couple weeks ago, but I'm not pursuing it. So I love dance so much and it will always be a part of me, but it's very limited to what I can do in it. And essentially I mean that is, yes, dance is great and I feel like I've kind of conquered what I wanted to conquer in that industry, and now I want to move forward sharing my story, connecting with people, and doing more of like this motivational speaking, connecting, writing, more vulnerable place and more personal. So I think it's my responsibility to share that and to lead people with that, and so I just think I'm selling myself short to a certain extent if I just pursue the dance industry. So no, I haven't quit it. I'm still working when I get the opportunity to work in that space, but I'm not pursuing it. When you dream, do you still have both hands? That's an interesting question. I don't dream though. Like I cannot remember. I cannot tell you the last time I dreamed that I had a real dream. A dream. I don't know. But I don't dream, so I'm gonna pay attention though in case I ever do dream again. I wanna know, do I dream with two hands? Mitch, great question. The biggest struggle you face having one hand. Honestly, it's the little tedious things that really tick you off, like trying to put on an earring or trying to put on a pretty necklace and it's not hooking in. And so those little things, like I get set off, I guess, pretty easily when I can't do some things. Little things like those are the biggest hurdle. I find the big things I can always do for the most part, but it's the little things that just like make me so mad. What are you looking for in a relationship right now? I am looking for the right freaking person. Like, I have been single for almost 2 years now. I was in an off and on relationship for the 3 years before that. That really messed me up and really hurt me. I've just taken the past 2 years to just heal, know what I want, build a foundation of faith in my life, because I know that's what I want my marriage to go upon. And I'm just waiting. Like, I'm not looking to just date somebody. I'm not going to give someone the time of day if I don't think that they could be my husband. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a faith-filled, joyful, funny, kind, caring,
sexy man
to come and marry me. Does your amputation hinder or help dating? I don't think it hinders or helps. I don't know, like, it's not the cutest thing in the world and I'm well aware of that, but I think when you get to know me and my personality, like I think at the beginning it's more of a shock, but then when you see how natural I am with it and who I am and like my confidence that I have with it, I think it kind of covers up for people's initial reaction. Also, the right person will love it. Let me just put, not love it, but the right person will be like, man, this girl is the strongest woman I've ever met. And so I think that when it comes to the right person, and somebody can't love me without loving that part of me, because it's a scar of mine and it's something that I face every single day and that I will face for the rest of my life, because that will affect, you know, the way that I mother and the way that I live the rest of my life. So I think the right person will know what it's done for me, and the wrong person will be like, ow. And I'll be like, bah. What is the rudest thing someone has said about your arm? Probably the kid situation, which I think I've told you guys when I was like teaching, and all of a sudden this little kid, he was like 4 years old or 5 years old, he thought I was a monster. He was hiding in the corner, he was screaming at me, he was pointing at me, he was crying, he didn't want me to come near him. I know it's just a kid and he's innocent and he just didn't understand, but that was like my all-time, like, I freaking hate this. What makes you get up every day? I love that question. I think for a long time what got me up was like my drive to succeed and to be this huge dancer and big person in the film industry and stuff. But now, like, seriously, the moments that mean the most to me is just hanging out with my family, is getting those small, you know, pockets of moments where I go on a nice walk and I get to be in creation, and I just love those moments more than my work. As much as I love my work, I'm so thankful for my work. Work has been so good recently, but that's what gets me up, is knowing that I get to see my family, knowing that I get to love people in that day, that I get to serve people in that day. And so I think that is the biggest thing driving me right now, which is a huge shift from like my ambitious couple of years. And I'm very thankful for that shift, because I think we all need to make that. It's not just about, you know, worldly success, but it's about people and loving people well. Did you have to learn a lot when you lost your hand? I have lots of videos on this kind of stuff, but I mean, you relearn everything. Like when you lose a limb that you use every single day, you have to relearn how to do things. But it's just about accepting that challenge and being like, yeah, I'm actually gonna learn that. I'm not gonna say that I can't do it. I'm gonna learn how to do it. So to a certain extent, there's a ton of learning in, there's a ton of adapting, but it's a really great process that you have to go through. What's my biggest regret? Oh, what's my biggest regret? I don't think I have any regrets. I mean, in the most non-cliche way, but I do know that all the mistakes that I've made and, you know, the things that I've gone up to in my life have made me who I am, so I don't think I have any big regret. What are your passions other than YouTube and working out? I think my biggest passion right now is just connecting with people, and that's something that live streaming has really put in me. I feel like there's so many people that need to feel like they are seen and heard and be seen and heard, and so I'm like, any way that I can connect with somebody right now, any way that I can help somebody and let them know that they're loved and that, you know, I care about them, I think that is what's most passionate on my heart right now. Have you picked up any new hobbies during spending more time at home or with your family? not necessarily hobbies, but just enjoying the simpler things. Like there's nothing better than walking the seawall in the morning, going for a hike with my sister, having Sunday morning brunch or breakfast with my family. Like those are the things that make me the happiest right now. Really nice because I think I've always hidden myself in like work and working out and fitness and dance and just busy. But I've just really enjoyed the simple living island life. Do you still plan on creating a children's book with people who have amputations? Absolutely. This is something that I'm working on right now. I'm doing a bunch of writing, so I'm doing both a novel type book as well as a children's book, so stay tuned for that kind of stuff because it's coming. One thing that annoys you about your Jeep. Okay, what annoys me about you? I love you. I'm like searching for something that drives me nuts. How do you stay motivated in terms of sport? I think for me, it's just my routine now, and I feel like I'm not myself if I don't work out or if I don't sweat. Recognizing the energy that it gives me, recognizing that it's so essential to my mental health, and I feel that, like if I don't go to the gym for a couple days, I'm like, who the heck am I? So I think just knowing that I am my best version of myself when I am physically active as well helps me a lot stay motivated. But sometimes you go through slumps, and you know, you're not gonna think yourself into doing, you gotta act yourself into doing. So even if you don't feel motivated, just get up and do it. Do something. It doesn't need to be this big thing, but go for a walk, you know, get outside, get active. What's your plan for the next 10 years? What do you hope for? Be married, have kids, start that whole next chapter of my life. I hope, but that was my video for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed finding out a little bit more about me, my aspirations, my life, my amputation, all the things. And if you guys ever have more questions, just comment them down below. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and you can live stream with me on Meet Me. So any of those 3 platforms, I am active daily. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Y'all are the best, and I will see you guys in my next video.